Okay, so Art wants to show us that he can have a little fun too, and that he knows fun music too. Um, so he's suggesting that we react to a song by Geoff Castellucci. Castellucci? Yeah, I think he's probably Italian. And the song is called 16 Tons. So I immediately recognize this face that I'm looking at here. And he was in, I think it's called Voice Play. Art, you also mentioned that he performs with Home Free, the a cappella group. And I'm trying to place him and think, did I actually see him in there? But I only know my other favorite, what's his name? Oh my word. Now I can't, that's insulting. That is insulting. I've been crashing on his vocals for ages and now I can't remember his name. But in any case, you guys know me and names and titles and song names. Looking forward to this one. Obviously, he is the low bass singer. So it's going to be all, all kind of stuff like that. But anyway, here we go. Let's tackle this one together.
Some people say a man is made
Told
out of
you.
mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. A muscle and blood and a skin and bones. You've got a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load of 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. Saying, Peter, don't you
Oh, they're
call me, 'cause
looping.
I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. 'Cause I can't go to the company store. Don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Come on.
Darn.
Well, I was born on a morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the strong boss said, well, bless my soul. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. Saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning in the drizzling rain. Fighting in trouble have been my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama like. You know, I told a woman, make me walk the line. Yeah, 16 tons, and what do you get? Another
Oh,
day older and deeper in debt. Saying, Peter,
this is
don't you
nice.
call me,
He's a bit higher.
can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming,
No.
step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist of iron and the other is steel. Right one wheel you load 16 times. Another day older and a deeper in debt. Saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. 'Cause I can't go to the company store. Saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. 'Cause I can't go.
Oh, he's on Patreon. First, it is patrons. I'm the only one who writes Patreon because you spotted Patreon. Anyway, oh my God, Art, he does the sound of silence. Oh. Ooh, no, I did a different version. Trio. Oh, it's different people. I just wanted to say I watched their version. I wasn't impressed with it. Um. Oh my gosh. So first of all, let me get this straight. I didn't know that people who can sing that low can actually also sing high. The only one that I've experienced now that can do that is the former bass singer from Pentatonics. What was his name again? I actually went to follow his solo career because I kind of like. There's one song that I like. I don't like all of his things, but there was one very tribey song that I really is like, all man like and all testosterone, and we're marching and we're, you know, standing for something that was pretty darn cool. So I'm gonna like this. I will sub to him. So first of all, he looks far younger than what he seemed in that Valhalla's Calling song that I reacted to by Voiceplay. Voiceplay, he actually seemed old. I thought he's old. So that makeup did not do him justice whatsoever because he actually looks like a spring chicken still. But hella, my words. Do you guys need to read the lyrics? It was pretty darn clear, eh? Considering how he switched up his tones. Can you imagine how complex it must be? Because he had to go do 4 versions of the song. Obviously, he would loop the other version. He probably did the singing part first. Or he might do the singing part last. I don't know. I'll do it first. And then, add all the additional sounds, the additional little, chipping in verses and whatever not. But knowing when to do what, he even knew when to look which side, well, I mean, that's why you have directors and producers. Imagine how many takes that to do that in. That sounds exhausting. But this is, I really like the lyrics though. Like, I was so fascinated by his voice and that he actually switched up the notes. But then I couldn't help but listen to the story that he's telling, and that's again, you guys know by now. When artists tell stories, I'm sitting there and I'm just listening to every single word and I'm soaking it in. So it's impossible to avoid. Maybe we should read it. Maybe we should read it. Come on, let's read it. I like reading the lyrics with you. Some people say a man is made out of mud. What's up with the A? A poor man's made out of muscle and blood, and skin and bones. Could this be, I don't know, the parts that he loops in, that he chips in, essentially? So it's in a different note. Is it? I mean, surely he didn't sing at any point in time on an A. A is very high pitch. Well, based on what I've learned on Duolingo, thank you very much. I'm trying to learn my notes. um, so you've got a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load a 16. You see, now I'm reading. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day, older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. St. Peter, Catholics, ne? I owe my soul to the company store. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. So he obviously doesn't want to die. It's not his time because he's got shit to do. So St. Peter, don't call me, to the company store. Don't you call me. Okay, I owe my soul to the company store. Come on. Well, I was born in the morning on when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and walked to the mine. Imagine that, being born and then straight to the mine, brother. That's how things went back then. Especially if you lived in a coal mine little town. Sure. I loaded 16 tons of, actually, super random side note, squirrel. I actually, for some reason, I enjoy watching movies and series that actually play off in the period where coal mines were a big thing, and you're very poor. You didn't even finish school. If you were 10 or 11 years old, you start working. That sends you to the mine. I don't know what age you were allowed to go to the mine, but you men just didn't finish school. And then the girls also didn't because, I mean, they didn't even go to school. They were just meant to cook and clean and make babies. So I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the store boss said, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me because I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. So the only reason, like this, surely this sounds to me like a very nice out. If it is that you sold your soul to the company store in the essence of, debt, as well as you maybe these clawbacks or whatever, so you're working but it's just you're not making the money that you should. So back then the companies were freaking corrupt. But anyway, so that to me sounds like a personal out. Thank goodness, let me just die, then I don't have to deal with all of this shit. But if you have a family, that's the problem, because now you don't want to die because your family will be so much worse off if you are no longer there, if the breadwinner dies, right? Um, yeah, I was born on one morning in the drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble have been my middle name. I was raised in the cane brake by an old mama lion. Can't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. High-toned woman make me walk the line. Oh yeah, because remember the females of back then, even in our, my people, we were big women. Like both the Scottish side, the Boer, the like you've got Tannies, like they are, you don't mess with them. You don't, because their bone structures are thicker than yours. Their voices are deeper than yours. They are taller than anyone else you see today. It's like people have become shorter. People have become smaller in the last 100 years because of food reasons. Obviously, we're not getting the nutrients that we need, and people also don't live on the farms anymore, eating only raw meat and milk and butter and cheese and whatever else. So I can only imagine he's trying to describe his mom here, which is why he references her as an old mama lion. And then she obviously had a deeper tone as well. And if she starts calling your name, oh, and he's Italian. So, yes, the Italian old ladies, mafutas, you don't mess with those ladies. They will hang you up by your ears behind the door until you've, apologized and learned to behave. Okay, moving on. So that's just the chorus again. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't. A lot of men died. One fist of iron and the other of steel. If the left one don't get you, then the right one will. You load. Oh shit. Okay, if you didn't work fast enough according to the boss, then you will get, punched or even hit probably with something. Um Much like slavery. Hello. Okay. Things were rough back then. Give the men the darn credit that they deserve. So 16 tons, another day older and deeper in debt. Don't you call me because I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I owe my soul to the company store, St. Peter, don't you let me go because I can't go. And that was his song bio. 16 Tons is the sixth arrangement in Geoff Castellucci's Bass Singer cover series, released on 31st of Jan 2021 on his YouTube channel. Like the other songs in the series, Geoff performs all the vocals, including backing and harmonies, as well as the percussion accompaniment. The primary vocal line is rendered in Geoff's resonant bass chest voice with clean growl and subharmonic bass drops for emphasis. Okay, here's all the technical terms, guys. The tenor harmonies and backing vocals, kept intentionally light and airy, serve as counterpoint to the point of the main vocals. In the video description, Geoff cites Eric Burdon's 1990 version of the song from so this, yeah, you see, he's a bit young to be actually writing a song like this. He didn't see that era. So, from the title sequence of Joe and the Volcano as his introduction to the song, but states that this arrangement is reimagining of Tennessee Ernie Ford's classic tune. The song has been Geoff Castellucci's most popular YouTube release to date, gathering more views than the previous 5 releases combined. His recent arrangement of Big Bad John, another mining song, given a similar arrangement, has a similar popularity with almost 1 million views in the first 2 months. That's hectic. So his channel is growing. That's good. That's good. Let's actually see. 922,000 subs. Good job, brother. Good job. Good job. I'm happy for you. Okay, the sound of silence seems very, very tempting. 5.6 million views. I think we need to do this sometime. Thank you, Art. I see you actually requested this in October. Yeah, October. So now I don't know. Did you first send me this one and then I got introduced to voice play, or did I first get introduced to voice play then this one? I don't know. Interesting. I don't know. Either way, I'm really glad I saw this because now I have a slightly different, perspective. Because the guys, yeah, like I had my 2 cents about that, that performance. But I do see now that I see him without the makeup and all without the costume and whatever else, he's actually really darn good. And yeah. Anyway, cool. Thank you, Art. Appreciate it. I will check you guys in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.
We had we at the Braveheart. With bright Vikings we stand side by side, with axes raised high, bound by blood and honor. We believe in the old ways,